The MPT SF4 X4 Power Flash Tuner is available for any 2011 to 14 EcoBoost F150 owner who's looking for the fastest and easiest ways to pick up big power out of just a single mod, even with a stock truck. This will also allow you to get the most out of your current mods or ones you plan to install in the future. This tuner comes with a bunch of great preloaded tunes for all different driving styles and situations, including 87 and 93 octane. This tuner can also take custom tunes based on your truck's exact setup, which will unlock the full potential of the mods working in tandem to get you the most power. It's also extremely useful for monitoring all of your engine vitals on the fly with the easy-to-read LCD display. You'll also be able to use it for reading and clearing trouble codes without needing to leave the driveway. Installing the tuner itself is extremely simple with the on-screen directions to walk you through the install. Expect a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter with a total time of about 15 minutes. Let's take a look at what matters most, the gains you'll get right away with the preloaded tune. We established a baseline dyno run in our 3.5 liter EcoBoost with stock wheels and 93 octane, and it put down 265 horsepower and 345 foot-pounds of torque at the rear wheels. We then uploaded the performance tune on the MPT SF4 X4. We ran it again and it made 390 horsepower and 473 foot-pounds of torque at the wheels for a good bump in power. That's gains of 125 horsepower and 128 foot-pounds of torque to the rear wheels. The bulk of those gains are down in the low to mid RPM range. We saw peak curve gains of 143 horsepower and 142 foot-pounds of torque. MPT offers 6 different tunes to choose from with different octanes from 87 to 93, as well as E30 and E85. The tunes aren't just touching your engine by adding quicker throttle response and more boost. The performance tunes will also change transmission settings that will make your high RPM shift points faster and firmer, especially in factory sport mode. For the daily commute, there is a performance eco tune that'll give you high RPM power you want, but with much better MPG ratings in the lower rev range. But you should see fuel increases even with the regular performance tunes as long as you're not flooring it at every green light. MPT also offers a post-sale data log review to see if any changes need to be made for your build. And the SF4 X4 also has Wi-Fi included for future firmware updates available on all tunes. Outside of tuning, the SF4 X4 has tons of features that make it super useful when mounted in your truck. The almost 3-inch full-color display is easy to read day or night with the adaptive brightness setting. It can also be set to either portrait or landscape position for different mounting points. You can leave it plugged in all day with its smart power management setting that won't drain your battery when the ignition is turned off. When you start your F150, the SF4 can be set to jump right to your specified layout of 2 to 8 gauges that'll display important information like boost pressure, coolant temp, intake temp, air to fuel ratio, and more, all live and can be used data logged for later use. With everything this tune offers just south of $500 is a great value for the custom tunes and lifetime diagnostic usage and data logging. This is an investment that you could pay for itself with a few years of use. You could save a few bucks by going with just a straight can tune, but you'll be missing out on getting a tune profile that's truly optimized for your truck based on how it's running, reviewed by tuning professionals like guys at MPT. This is a super easy 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and it should take you less than 15 minutes with no tools required. Your first step is going to connect the HDMI plug to the top of your SCT tuner, like so. And then the other end is for the OBD2, which is located right underneath your steering column. Take your connector for your OBD2 port right underneath your steering wheel. When you plug in your tuner to your OBD2 port, it'll flash up. And then our first step is going to be to program the vehicle. Our first message is letting us know this is for street use only, not legal in California. So right now we have to turn the vehicle's ignition key to on, but do not start the truck. Now that it's on, press continue. So we have our 3.5 liter EcoBoost F150. So now we're on our program vehicle menu, and this menu is going to give us a bunch of options to kind of pre-program our tune. Our first option is going to be fuel octane. So we're going to bump ours from 87 to a 93 octane tune. You can do, if you have an aftermarket exhaust, we're going to leave that stock, intake box, stock, axle ratio, tire. You could do a speed limiter, rev limiter, and then you can also do wide open shifts. Once everything is the way you want it, go down to approve, hit approve. This is going to ask if the special options are available, and this is for Tpms settings. We're just going to go to no. So right now we're on our overview screen. We have our vehicle, our fuel options, as well as any special settings. We're going to continue. We're going to turn key off. Turn the key on. With download complete, your tune is installed in your truck. And that's gonna wrap up my review and install of SCT's SF4 X4 Power Flash Tuner with the Performance Tune. You can check this out and more at AmericanTrucks.com.